YouTube, a place where only the best videos get uploaded. Art pieces, fart pieces, and today we're going to explore every art piece and every fart piece we may come across. You know, I might find the next hidden gem, which I'm really excited about. I might find, the next Mr. Beast. Maybe, the person that's going to make the next Beast games. Yeah, wouldn't that be epic? I might even find a video of horses talking about the social and political economic state of the world right now. I mean, anything is possible. I have no plan going into this. I'm just going to click on random YouTube videos and find random YouTube channels and react to it. Okay, so I lied. I actually do have a little bit of a plan. I'm going to start with this video of Crispin Glover, the guy from Back to the Future, Lou, give me some milk, make it chocolate.
Give me a milk. Chocolate.
It's honestly been forever since I've watched Back to the Future, and I'm sorry to all the Back to the Future fans out there. I am probably butchering everything about that first movie or whichever movie I watched. I just was in a pizza coma when I watched it, and I don't mean Tacoma, like Pete in a Tacoma. I mean a pizza coma, not Pete in a Tacoma, to be honest. I asked my friend which video I should start with for this, and he was like, have you ever seen David Letterman and Crispin Glover? Like, that's crazy. Like, you have to watch that. And I was like, who's David Letterman? I've never heard of this guy before. So yeah, let's get into it.
Yes, is a very talented young man. He probably best remembered as Michael J. Fox's father in a film called Back to the Future. He is now starring in a motion picture called River's Edge. Folks, please welcome Crispin Glover.
Hold on, I'm just realizing something. David Letterman kind of looks like my grandpa. He just kind of looks like an old guy,
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
Dang, that was a good handshake. I feel like handshakes go underappreciated nowadays, There's really nothing like shaking somebody's hand and, feeling like a firm, nice grip, When I was in high school, actually, I had a business, marketing course, and one day, I kid you not, we practiced doing handshakes for the entire day. For not the entire day, it was an hour, but still, we practiced handshakes for an hour. And my teacher went over different types of handshakes, and at first, when we were doing it, I was like, this is probably the stupidest thing ever. Like, why do I need to know how to have a good handshake? But I probably shook hands at least 200 times that day, and that combined with my dad telling me to just walk into the nearest office building and look them dead in the eye, hand them my resume, and give them a firm handshake, I decided to walk into the nearest Taco Bell and do that. And believe it or not, they hired me. So never underestimate a solid handshake. Also, in that class, one of the first people's hands I shook, I was like, oh, the clammy handshake. It's a classic, Classic being, I just learned it 5 seconds ago, but it's a classic, I can tell. And the first person's hand I shook, it's just dripping in sweat. And that was an eye-opener for me. And you just gotta act like you're in the Colorado mountains. You're in the nice mountain water, and you're just diving in. You're just accepting it, and it's awesome. And instead of wiping it on yourself afterwards, you take it in and you drink it.
You live in Los Angeles?
Yes, that's right. In Los Angeles, I just bought a nice condominium.
Condominium, where's it located?
Who says condominium anymore? I feel like that's an outdated term. I feel like this guy's drip is really going unappreciated right now. He's got on probably one of the most fire fits I've ever seen in my entire life. The shoes, he's got on the 6-inch heels. He was way ahead of his time on those. He's got on what I think is maybe a real hair. No, it's definitely a wig.
Had a big high building you lived in? Big tower on Hollywood?
No.
David Letterman is gripping onto that seat for dear life. Look at that. He's gripping. He's so scared right now because this guy's honestly, he's acting like the Joker a little bit. Society.
I've been all across the United States, and I feel really good about it, so...
See, people in the crowd are even appreciating his nice lemon pepper steppers. If this guy were to walk in to the nearest, biggest office building in town that I happen to own, and he looked me dead in the eyes, you know, wearing his 6-inch docks and B honeycomb shirt and his 70s serial killer pants, I would hire him on the spot. And it would even probably make it better if he had clammy hands, which honestly, he looks like the exact type to have clammy hands. And I think the world is lacking people that have sweaty hands. So, yeah, I think I would hire this guy.
Actually worse than his ... You get the point. And
Paul, anything you'd like to add here?
and then another one, they said...
Oh my god, that's Larry David. Who is Paul? That is Larry David. He's got a nice forehead on him too. Look at that. Yeah, that's nice.
Weird, and
Yeah.
I'm strong, you know,
Dang! I did not know Christopher Glovin was ripped like that. Oh my god. I'm telling you, if this guy walked into my business, jacked like that, and demanded a job after looking me firm in the eyes and giving me a handshake, he's getting the job. Partly because, you know, me, I'm a clammy hand lover, but also partly because I'm scared he would kill me.
strong. I can arm wrestle. Do you want to arm wrestle?
No.
I've been taking, I've been taking part. These aren't mine. I can kick.
You need people like this in your life that can kick really high. It's actually an underrated skill that I've come to appreciate in myself. It's one of the only skills that I actually have.
I'll be back.
Is that a thermometer back there? What's the right term for that? Not a thermometer. Kelvin scale? Kelvin scale, maybe? Temperature reader thingy? Why do they have one in the background there? Why does he look like that? It is hot in there, if that's true. It's either hot in there, or it's 2 p.m. Either way, something's not right. Alright, that's enough of that. I mean, this isn't even what the video's about. I shouldn't probably even be reacting to this. I probably should have just gotten straight into the video, but what are you gonna do about it? Okay, so the first YouTube channel we're gonna get into is... who is this? Dog with a communist China hat on. No, probably not. Let's check out this guy. Who is this? What's going on in this guy's profile photo? Oh my god. It's the famous painting. The farmers, the guy from Whiplash and Farmers Insurance, right? Hold on. Farmers Insurance, bald guy. He's in like one of those cutouts of this guy, right? No. Painting? What is this? What the hell? Alright, we're getting off topic. Hold on. Wait. Actually, hold on. What is this? That's awesome. Painting of farmers. That's what it is. Okay. For a second I just like wasn't it wasn't registering in my mind that that was like a cutout that his face was, and I thought that was just like what it looked like. What is Scrimshaw Garnish? He's doing numbers. He's 145 views. That's not bad. I mean, this is my first video on Instagram, and I mean, there's probably no way it gets even 10 views, so I'd say he's doing pretty good. What is going on right now in this video? This is genuinely horrifying. Is that Hamburger Helper? Yeah, I'd be scared too. What is that? Why did they choose a glove as their mascot? And what is Garnish? Hold on, I'm about to look this up. Garnish. I know what garnish is. I'm not stupid. Obviously, I know what garnish is. Oh my god. Garnish. No thanks. It's an album, is what it looks like on Bandcamp. I actually have no idea what this is. I don't want to go any farther than this screen because I don't want this website to take any of my cookies. I quite enjoy my cookies, and I really don't want anybody else taking them from me. And I also don't want them... I'm also not giving them my cookies as a gift, so they can't accept it. What is going on in this video? I think I'm actually... No, I think I'm done watching this, actually. This has been horrifying, and I think I should just end the video here, actually. What else is possibly in this YouTube video? Is it just this on loop the entire time? Hold on, what's this? Oh my god. It's the firm handshake I was talking about. Did you see that? That's a classic handshake move. Like, I know handshakes as somebody who took a business class freshman year of high school where we did handshakes all day. This handshake right here, that's a classic. That's a classic move. Meet somebody, you know, you don't want to come off too strong, right? You don't want to be limp with the hand, you know, limp fish is what they call it. You don't want to be too clammy, too sweaty. So a power move actually is when you're really nervous and you go into an interview or you walk into the nearest big office building and you demand that they look at your resume and hire you, is actually, instead of shaking their hands like you normally would, you actually just do a little light tap, you know? It's a genius move when your hands are already really sweaty, actually. And it leaves them wondering, who is this person? Are they going to find me after work and track me down? Or is this person going to be the best employee I've ever hired in my entire life? Is the question that's actually going to be running on their minds, and they're going to be thinking the latter, actually. So, a little piece of advice. Just a little tap goes a long way.
I can't see you. I can't.
Alright, I'm actually done with this. This is very horrifying. The rest of it looks to be... What the hell is that? Yeah, I'm good. No more of that, please. Okay, what other YouTube videos does this guy have? Heartbeat in my butt live. I'm tempted to click on it, but I think I'm good. So, food. I'm actually highly interested in seeing what this is. That looks tasty. That looks so delicious, actually. I am McDonald's #1 hater, obviously. We're boycotting them right now. So I would never eat at McDonald's. You know, in my past, before we started boycotting them, I might have had a breakfast sandwich or two from them. And man, they're scrum diddly diddy diddly umptious.
Smoke salmon.
I really appreciate that this video is just showing off this yummy, tasty sandwich.
Other dip.
That's how it feels landing a job interview after giving them the secret tap. Except this guy didn't. I'm pretty sure that guy actually tore his ACL after that, so maybe not. Wow. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this. What else does this guy got? Do you want to touch my stinky? Yeah, I'm done. Well, I have to find a way to get to another YouTube channel, so... Is there any comments, please? Oh, here we go. I just revisited this when necessary. What a wonderful way to wig out. Agreed. This guy's a little bit of a, what we call in the industry, a badass. As you can see here, he's got his, middle finger. Is that his middle finger? Never mind. I couldn't see that. Scratch everything I just said. This guy actually seems really cool. He's also got on the 6-inch heel docks. They're very in style right now. I have some myself, actually. Okay, I need to find another way to get to another YouTube channel. So let's check what Beethoven's got to say. Oh, wait. Never mind, let's scratch that. Okay, who is this? $63 views 4 years ago. I'm back.
Go.
Oh yeah, this guy is so back right now.
Moving through Miami Beach, BOAC. Didn't get to bed last night. On my way to.
Okay. This is good, but these guys aren't the next Mr. Beast, which is what we're on the lookout for. And what is this?
This hat is made entirely out of love.
Who is this? What is going on? Hold on. What is he taking a bite out of? Day 41 to 45? One thing about small YouTube creators that I've noticed so far is they all have really good editing skills, actually. So maybe I take it back. Maybe this guy is the next Mr. Beast. Hold on.
This hat is made entirely out of love and cucumbers. It consists
And cucumbers. What is going on?
Of 5 different hats, each representing a different kind of love. No love. Secret love. Some love.
So both YouTube channels that I found so far seem to just be complete acid trips of YouTube channels. And I feel like this is what YouTube is all about. These people are making way more interesting content than people like Mr. Beast.
Some love. Too much love. And unconditional. So if you see me wearing this hat, maybe I'll break off a piece and sell it to you as cucumber hat dust.
Cucumber hat dust sounds amazing. And I really want to buy cucumber hat dust. I don't know what it is. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who this kid is. But I want it. I want cucumber, not the kid. I want the cucumber hat dust.
Love wins if you buy my dust.
That was probably the best thing I think I've ever seen him. What are these YouTube channels going down slow? Oh my god. Of course, Mr. Beast pops up in the recommended. We're done with you, Mr. Beast. We don't want to watch you anymore. We want to watch Cucumber Hat Dust. Thank you very much. Okay. Don't look at my subscriptions. I'm not... Hold on, actually... Sorry, Mr. Beast. We're done with you. Let's go to this guy's most popular video. How to destroy your shoes into sandals for hot weather. I mean, this is something I think everybody's always wanted to know how to do. I mean, last summer, I was walking around, as one does, walking around, and my sandals got really, really hot walking. I mean, last summer I was just walking around in my shoes, and I was thinking to myself, wow, my dogs are sweaty as a clam right now, and if somebody came up to me and shook feet with me instead of hands, I would have to give them the little tap with my feet because my feet are too clammy. If only there was some way to turn my shoes into sandals because it's too hot outside. And I think this is just a blessing in disguise, actually. So I'm really excited to watch this.
I'll show you how to turn some shoes into sandals because it's hot and I was gonna throw the shoes out anyway and I don't have sandals. My toes are sweaty, so I'll show you.
This guy, I can tell, is just about to reveal the best information I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, this guy is very Californian to the bone. I wouldn't be surprised if he's from California. I mean, he's got acid trip video style editing. He's doing healing chakra music, and he's showing you how to dismantle your shoes for hot weather and turn them into sandals. I mean, this is the most hippie California person I think I might have ever seen in my entire life. And I'm from California, and people like this, they're amazing.
Oh. Take your airspeed or whatever kind of shoe you got, and measure it against your foot.
Ew. This guy actually has his dogs out right now and they're dirty. Ew. Who would do that?
And leave a little space there for the thickness of the
I hope you guys are
back
taking
of
notes
the
because this
shoe.
is really important.
But basically,
And I'm not blurring out this guy's feet. I don't know how to do that. And is he drawing with his feet right now? Oh my, how is he doing that? Hold on.
But basically, Feet are a little dirty.
Yeah. He's got it in his other foot. Wait, no, he doesn't. That's in his hand. Never mind. I'm stupid. I could actually do that, though, with my feet. Feet? Right? I can move it around enough to write. Hi.
And just go for it.
This guy's really getting into it. I mean, I appreciate he's wasting no time getting directly into how to do it. Wow.
So this, I can just cut out. Be sure to take your shoes off first.
Yeah, make sure if you do this at home, you do take your shoes off first because, I mean, being from California, I've done this before already a million times. I don't even know why I was taking notes before. Like, I'm basically a pro at this. I mean, people from California, we do this all the time. So, and I remember being just a wee little lad and having my shoes and being like, wow, I'm so hot, I need to turn them into sandals. And my dad was like, son, today's the day you become a true Californian. And he showed me how to do it. Fortunately that day, my dad did it with his shoes on his feet while he did it. And he tried cutting into those Oasis shoes that he was wearing that day. And after that, rest in peace. That saw was never the same again. I need to know what people think about this. Now I want them? No way. I like the toes out of the shoes. People on YouTube are freaks. You want this guy's dirty shoes after seeing his dirty feet. That's crazy. I like the dance at the end. Hold on, I didn't know there was a dance at the end. Hold on, I gotta see this.
Got these bad boys made.
What a
I'm gonna
beautiful
go
final
inside
result.
and take them off.
Wow. Okay. Sick and useful. I still can't get over this person saying they want them. That's crazy. Das letzte Mal Sissy vor Fristablaf. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that means the Schnitzel and sister are fighting. Interesting. I don't know why the Schnitzel and the sister will be fighting. Oh my god. Wait a second. Are they going to pop this? I've actually always wondered what it would be like if these popped. Oh no, they're gonna pop the shoe. When I was younger, I always wondered what it would be like to pop my shoes with bubbles in it. And I actually didn't have to wonder anymore when I was about 8 years old and I was taking the bus home one day. And I always sat in the back of the bus and minded my own business, and I played Minecraft on my phone. Always creative mode, by the way, never survival mode type of guy. And the big scary seniors on the bus, because, I was a middle schooler at the time. Or no, I was in middle school actually, so I was probably like 12. But anyways, the big scary senior high schoolers that were on the bus would make fun of me for playing Minecraft all the time. Little did they know, I was way ahead of my time actually. Anyways, once I got off the bus stop that day, I was followed home by a senior. And they actually pushed me over to the curb, took off my shoes, took out their pencil from their backpack, and they stabbed a hole in my Air Maxes. And that was quite possibly one of the saddest days of my life. And I actually didn't know this, but when he popped it, it smelled really bad. And I think that kind of put it in my mind where I was like, well, how do you capture air? Because it's like, you can't, I can't just, I don't know, right? Like, I'm not capturing air in my hand and like releasing it. So like they have to capture air somehow within plastic to like make it bubble up like that. And because it stunk so bad when it popped, I was like, they're capturing people's farts. Like that's the only logical way for that to be happening right now, actually, is they're just mass producing these shoes and these bubbles by capturing people's farts. So they must have a fart farm of sorts. And it turns out I was wrong. I was actually really wrong. That's not how they do it. They don't capture people's farts, unfortunately. Because I think that's kind of what I wanted to be when I grew up. After that moment, it could have been my origin story. Like, I get bullied, the bully pops my shoes, and my lifelong quest of wanting to know where the air in the shoes comes from gets solved in that moment. And I figure out it's actually from farts. And I'm like, wow, this is a defining moment for me where I want to be one of the people that Nike has farting for them, for their shoes. So, yeah. You can tell that they're speechless right now because they're actually gasping for air from how bad it smells from the farts that are leaking out of that shoe right now. Nice work. What is this? Okay, YouTube. Okay, never mind. Everybody's got the same docks. Oh my god. If you don't have these 6-inch docks in your life right now, you're doing something wrong. Everybody's wearing them. And once they inevitably get too hot for you, I mean, the next style that's going to be in is obviously ripping them apart and tearing them into sandals. So, get with the times. Okay, work boot 1. Let's see what this is about. Is it going to be another video where they cut their shoes? The cutting shoes content on YouTube is really an underrated market, and it's starting to get a little bit oversaturated, don't you think? I mean, I think every single video I've watched, with the exception of the cucumber hat guy, it's been about shoes and turning them into something else, whether it be into sandals, into fartless Air Maxes, and now I have no idea what this person is going to do, but it's going to be awesome, that's for sure. And I think Mr. Beast, your next video needs to be something where you're doing something to shoes, because clearly it's a market that's popping off right now. Why are they doing this? Like, what is the point of doing this? Oh, it's for a feet reveal. It's just a really elaborate foot reveal. That was awesome. I think it is time though for a new channel for sure. Let's check out this person. Eric. Another shoe channel. Can you believe it? They're getting so many views too. 500 views. I mean, jeez. Let's see what this person is doing to their boots. Jeez Louise. Did they actually do anything to the boots in this video? Oh, they're stepping on them. Okay, this person's actually beginning to scare me a little bit. Trampling angle. Killing time waiting for my friend who is always late. Okay, now I understand the context and it makes this a whole lot better. That's getting a like. Can you do another video wearing your jeans over your rubber boots instead of tucked in? I like to see pants worn over the top of rubber boots. That was your one complaint with the video. You watch this person silently stepping on their shoes with really no purpose. And your thought was, wow, I really hate the way that you're wearing your boots right now. Please, never tucking your pants into your boots again. I will give me some time. How are we getting on with that video? Where's this video at? They waited, this was 6 years ago. They waited 2 years for them to come back with a video where they're stepping on boots, where their pants are not tucked in. That's how eager this person was for another video. They waited 2 full years, and honestly, I'm on this person's side. Where's the video? Where's the video at? I mean, everybody's been asking for it. Where you're stepping on rubber boots without your jeans tucked in. I mean, come on. I don't think they did. Wow, that's really sad, actually, that they never made that video. Because, like, I mean, obviously, I was thinking the same thing, too. Why were their pants tucked in? Okay, I'm gonna click on this person's channel. Boots again, except in German. Today when I got on to explore different YouTube channels, I didn't think the rabbit hole I would end up down is shoe YouTube. I had no idea this was a thing, but I'm surprised, and I gotta say, this is amazing, and I'm really glad that my eyes have been open to this. I think a few things that I've gathered from this is I need to start making shoe content. I need to immediately cut my shoes open to make them into sandals, and I need to film myself playing slots for 10 minutes and say nothing silently. Is this another David Boots? Wow, another boot channel. What is this? My friends stomp on me. What? What am I watching right now? Who? What is going on? This guy is just... Whoa! This guy is taking this like an absolute champ right now. Did you see that? This person with their full weight of their body is just on him. He's just, whatever, I'm taking it. I mean, he's ripped, so I can see clearly how he's able to do it. I'm very impressed. I mean, and honestly, I might even be more impressed with the person that's sitting on top of them. I don't know how they just managed to jump up on this person and stick the landing. That's very impressive. And now that I'm thinking about it, though, this new side of shoe content is really opening my eyes. I didn't realize that there was this other, sub niche area of shoe content on YouTube where you're stepping on people's backs and doing cool shit that are filled with fart air. I mean, this is just amazing. And another one. Wow, I stuck the landing.
Attends, je te dis rien, tu continues.
I'm gonna start crying. I think this might be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life on YouTube. Like, there's probably at least 50 times they jumped on this person's back and they've stuck the landing and this person's just eating it. I mean, I wonder if it even feels good. I also like that the only word in the title that's capitalized is friend. This is undoubtedly one of the best videos I've ever seen in my entire life. Use cleats? What a freak, dude. Who? Wow, stomp anything with these. Dude, people in the YouTube comments are freaks. You got people wanting them to use cleats, which is, first off, that would be very painful and very bloody. And I don't think anybody wants to see that except for you, CK1033. Oh, I gotta see this person's channel. They're from the UK. Okay, yeah. They're from the UK. Okay, UK. Yeah, that makes sense. Why they would want to see that. Oh my god, hold on. Stomp with friend. There's a part 2. Oh my god. I was actually just about to ask. I was just gonna go looking and praying that there was a part 2 to this, because this is one of the best videos I've ever seen in my entire life. So let's watch the sequel. Alright, yeah, I take back everything I just said about shoe content and this YouTube channel. I think I'm done. I think I'm done going down the, oh my god, what is this? Stomp plush. Oh my god, they took their advice. They actually used cleats. Wow. I mean, should be my head instead of a toy. What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god, it's another shoe channel. Why does this keep happening? Why is every single channel that I click on a shoe channel? I'm so baffled that there's actually a niche. Like, I was just joking at first, obviously. I was like, there's a niche shoe market on YouTube where people are making shoe content, you know, and stepping on each other's backs and stuff. There's actually is. This person's got 1,000 subscribers. They're 185 centimeters tall and 105 kilograms. I think I'm gonna watch Who Wants to Put Their Hand on the Floor. This seems like a good video. Those are nice. They got, okay, I see you with the fart. Yes. I see you with the fart. Let me see the part where you wish this was your hand. I gotta say, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. And I'm a person that loves new experiences. And one thing on my bucket list is always, experience new things. And this experience for me right now is honestly making me wish that I'm going to die with no regrets. Now that I've seen this person with their Air Maxes step on this block of I don't know what and show off their Air Maxes. I mean, today has just been, chills. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it, you know? I'm gonna click on a new channel, and I swear to God, if they are making shoe content, I'm going to lose my mind. I've seen enough. I was on the side of I love shoe content, but I know that this is gonna be the only thing that's recommended to me from now on, and I'm done. I'm sick of it. So, really hoping this next one isn't shoe content. Stomptastic, and it's shoe content. All right. Cucumber. Oh my god. It all links back. I think this has got to be the best thing I watch, right? I mean, going from cucumber hat to Nike versus cucumber. You probably were expecting a lot more out of this video today. You're probably like, "Oh, there's going to be some crazy YouTube like channels that I've never seen before where they're making cucumber hats and horses are dancing funky style." But you got shoe content, and at the end of the day, that's just life, you know. We are the cucumber getting stomped on, right? We are the friend that you're stomping with, and I just think that this is really poetic, you know. And the next video I upload is probably going to be shoe content because I can't seem to think about anything else right now. So let's really sit down and let's enjoy this last video, Nike versus cucumber. It's gonna be cinematic, I think, and life changing. Oh my god! Look at this line. Look how much juice there is in this baby. There's so much fart in that shoe right now. I really hope that during this. Maybe I was too quick to judge. Maybe I should try it out for myself sometime. Stepping on cucumbers and other various items. It looks kind of fun. But I think I've seen enough. And this is slowly deteriorating my mental state. Kind of like this cucumber. Wow, they really did a number on that thing. And finally somebody had the decency to not tuck in their jeans into their boots. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry that this video turned into me watching shoe content for, I'm gonna guess, maybe 15-20 minutes. I'm really sorry that this is what it turned into. Maybe my next video, if I ever do something like this again where I find random YouTube channels, I'll make sure that it doesn't devolve into shoe content. And please subscribe, because my mental state is clearly deteriorating. I can't even say mental state. Only thing I'm thinking about right now is shoes, and I'm gonna be forced to be a niche shoe content creator unless you subscribe. So thank you for watching. Peace.
This is my first video on Instagram. I'm not wearing a shirt, it's a shirtless jam. Oh yeah!